Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of the day it may be for you, everybody, and welcome back to Ratchet Clank. Usually I go to this screen, but because I can't really get my model on anyway, so we might as well just go straight to the game screen. Yeah, we're doing a third stream this week instead of two. I don't know, I feel like I've got a little bit of momentum this week. With the whole streaming at nighttime instead of daytime like everybody else was. And again, the reason I also try to stream at daytime is because that was the most convenient time for me as far as not bothering anyone upstairs. But thinking of the audience, I do realize that this is also the most convenient time for basically everyone else. So, it's multiple votes against mine, so it just makes more sense to stream at nighttime. Now I still may do an occasional morning stream every once in a while, when I have the chance. But yeah, I think nighttime is probably gonna be the best thing to go for. Anyways, I don't have anything planned for today. After the main Ratchet Clank segment. We could do more Minecraft, but I feel like we already did that yesterday, so it's not really much point. And I guess we could explore Google Maps a little bit. We haven't done that in a few things. Hey Brian, welcome to the stream, as long as you're comfortable with it. But yeah, I appreciate it. No, yeah, it's pretty much just, as long as I'm keeping my volume, as long as I'm keeping my volume in check, I shouldn't have a problem. And as long as I know that I won't have any interruptions, or sometimes maybe every once in a while they'll like be throwing a party here in the house, and that it's when that's happening, I obviously can't do anything because I don't want to pick all that noise to pick up, and I don't want them to really be listening to me. So as long as it's a regular night, that's more or less what I'm trying to say. As long as it's a regular night, we should be able to stream at nighttime, no problem.
You can activate its turbojets by holding down the R1 button.
Anyways, well, as you may recall, last time we left here on planet Pokitaru instead of going to the next place. Because we got the Hydro Pack and we got the O2 mask, that means we can explore the oceans now as quickly as the game allows us to. Save for like doing great game-breaking glitches, which I don't really know any for swimming faster, so we're just gonna go ahead and take care of this. But yeah, there's some stuff that we have to take care of down here. Nothing actually important. Can I go up here? I can. Ow. That's weird. Okay, they forgot to put a little bit of a collision to that geometry. Anyways, yeah, nothing important, but we will get some bolts out of this. And I'm very low on bolts after having bought the all of the health upgrades from yesterday. So anything I can get, I will go ahead and use that. All right. Also, I need to get in the habit of doing a little bit of voice practice before I start the streams. I know that's a thing that pretty much every professional does, and even some non-professionals do it as well. I don't, and I really should start doing that because my voice definitely takes some training to get to really get going. But I never have. I kind of just go, so it's fine. Alright, anyways, so did anything interesting happen today? Well, I went shopping for a lot longer than I thought I was going to. And I have some new shoes for work, not for me personally. I don't. Okay, to be perfectly frank, the shoes that I wear the most are just like chunkless for staying in home. I don't typically use. Yeah, I don't typically use expensive shoes or like tennis shoes or anything like that while I'm in the house. And as long as it's my day off, I'm probably going to be in the house. I might go out to get something to eat, but generally speaking, I stay in here. By the way, I would like to ask, is the audio okay today? Is there any kind of crackling with the mic like there was yesterday? If there is, let me know. I can do the same thing that I did yesterday, and hopefully that should fix it. If there is nothing, that would be ideal. Okay. I also did some more PS3 testing today. No audio issues so far. Great. Yeah, I did some more RPCS3 PS3 emulator testing today, and I pretty much confirmed that if it's not a very demanding game, like graphically demanding, I should be able to run it pretty much at full speed. I shouldn't have an issue with that. But if it is a more graphically demanding game, like Infamous, or even the Ratchet Clank games can actually get pretty intense. Those I probably won't be able to run at full speed. I did a whole bunch of... I tried Infamous specifically with like a whole bunch of different settings. And yeah, there was very little I could do to actually make the game run faster. As we got a skill point. Perfect. But yeah, there was very little I could do to actually get Infamous to run faster on RPCS3. So, yeah, at that point I just have to admit the problem is no longer whatever settings I'm messing with. The problem at that point is just my computer is not powerful enough. My computer is powerful enough to run regular PC games at pretty good a pretty good performance, but PC games are not the same as emulators. Emulators are a lot more complex as far as like what your computer has to do is concerned, so that just kind of makes sense. I mean, we're having frame rate drops in this game, in a PS2 game of all things. So, you know, that should just come to show you how complicated it is to take care of all of that stuff. Okay. I've been thinking of getting back to the Uncharted series. If you're thinking of getting back to Uncharted, then absolutely do that through an actual PlayStation and not on a PC. Unless you have a very, very, very beefy PC. If you do, by all means. Because apparently I did read somewhere a while ago that apparently RPCS3, you know, the PS3 emulator is able to run, is capable of running Uncharted, at least the very first Uncharted, better than yeah, it's able to run that game better than the PS4 remaster could. Also, by the way, this I'm not sure if we faced too many of those creatures, but yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. Okay. Did I kill it? I think it just kind of disappeared. Okay. I only have my MacBook Pro and work-issued Dell laptop for work. I'll play it on my PS3 Fat. I still have the... Oh, you still have the original Fat series. Well, great. Hey, if you ever think of hacking your PS3, well, know that you have one of the models that is easiest to hack. Yeah, hacking PS3 is like complicated. Very, very complicated, actually. If you have a fat model, you can hack it. If you have a super slim model, you cannot hack it. And if you have a regular slim model, you might be able to hack it. It's not entirely sure. You'll have to like check the specific like serial number that you have. I was lucky and I have a slim model that can be hacked, but I think the majority of them cannot be hacked. Ow. So yeah, it's but yeah, if you got the fat model, you should be able to take care of that, no problem. And what can you do with a hacked PS3? I mean, there are a bunch of, you know, the way that they usually advertise it, you know, because, you know, in order to avoid getting in trouble, would be that, you know, jailbreaking your PlayStation 3 means that it'll have more access to more features, and it'll be free, and it won't be restricted by the regular PlayStation restrictions or whatever. But what you can really do is you can just play games on it. You can, like, if you have an external hard drive, you can just put games on that and then read the games directly to it. Normally you wouldn't be able to do that, because obviously that's easy piracy, but, well, I mean, let's be real. Do 80% of hacked consoles not do that? Or I think I could phrase that's better. Do most people not? Jesus Christ, these things are terrible. Alright, do most people not hack their consoles precisely so that they can play pirated games? Let's all be honest with ourselves. I'll have to look into it. What could I do with a hacked PS3? Yeah, I just answered that question. I actually answered the question before reading it, but before reading that you asked it. But nonetheless, that is what you can do. Other than that, you can also put like custom themes if you want. It also unlocks like PS2 emulation. Yeah, you can because as you may know, only very specific models of the PlayStation 3 were able to run PS2 games. By hacking your PS3, you will be able to run PS3 on, I mean PS2 games on whatever model of PS3 you have. There is actually a way to hack your PS3 even if it's a super slim. It's just not as efficient as the traditional method. I looked into this because I wanted to hack my PS3 and I was surprised at how freaking complicated the whole process was. I was like, wow. Sony, did you really have to stop piracy that much? Like, was it really that much of an issue? Anyways, by the way, here's how the new prices, thanks to the discount that we get from that thing we got. I have to try it then. My big PS3 is not a backward compatible model. Yeah, that is one of the bigger benefits. What else can you do? You can one thing that I actually experienced that I wasn't really a fan of is that my PS3 fan definitely got louder. Like a lot louder because it's spinning a lot faster. You have a means of adjusting that, like how fast you want your PS3 fan to spin. So you can make it spin faster so your PS3 overheats less, but at the exchange of that you will have a much louder fan, which I'm not a fan of. It's actually like noticeably loud. I could the microphone might even pick it up if I had it on right now. But apparently, you can do that. Hey, Aiken Lamps, welcome to the stream. You're not particularly late. No, Brian, stop.
It is time to begin your new assignment.
Okay.
Ah, a photo op by your shiny new shuttle. Terrific idea.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
What?
You were to take that shuttle to the moon base and ambush those two miscreants when they arrive.
Oh, yes. Who are they again?
Those two!
Oh, of course.
Mark is such a fucking
There's just one problem. I'm,
Too washed up for ground combat? True. That is why I will be loading you my starfighter. You can still fly, can't you?
Do you have a license?
It's settled then. You will acquire the
Does
starfighter.
Captain Work have a license?
Screw
Probably
this
not.
up, and the endorsement deal is off.
but that would ruin me. You wouldn't.
Try me.
That just looks so silly. You know, you would think that Captain Quark would be like physically capable because of how muscular he is, but I'm pretty sure a lot of that is just his costume. I would like to think a lot of it is just his costume. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we are here at the Gimlick base. Yeah, it's actually a pretty important level. It's one of those levels that's completely linear. So you know it's important.
I did not see Drek's ship. We must have missed him.
Who knows where Quark is now? If we're gonna catch those two, we need a faster ship.
Perhaps this space station will supply the ship we need.
Well, we're here. Let's go check it out.
Anyways, by the way, I also see Jack Rabbit came into the chat. Hello, Jack Rabbit. No, you did not miss the stream. Yeah, we started about 20 minutes ago, and the first thing that we did was just get through like the extra stuff that we need to take care of on planet Pokitaru. Nothing, no actual story progress has been done up until this exact moment. And I don't think I can break any of these. And what do you think? His custom's inflatable? It might be. I can't confirm it isn't. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, I was mentioning that I was doing a lot of RPCS3 testing, and we might actually get a lot of slowdown on this particular level. I feel like this one just runs slower. That might have been true. If there was any slowdown on the PS3 version of the game, then there would definitely be some slowdown in the PCSX2 version of the game. Anyways, the entire stream's title is a pun on this particular level here.
Control the force fields. In order to knock them all out, you're going to need the Gadgetron Devastator or the Visibomb gun.
Yeah, so that's why you might want to get the Visibomb gun here from here as well. Thankfully, we don't need it because we do have the Devastator. But the Visibomb is a pretty cool weapon that is great in this first game and absolutely just useless in going Commander. Oh my lord, we have some slowdown. Anyways, there's some ducks in space. There are absolutely some ducks in this space station, and they might even be dodging something. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, RPCS3 testing. It's I think I'll be able to play most games that are not particularly demanding, but any game that is demanding, like graphically demanding, I might just have to stick with a regular PS3 for that instead of a hacked PS3. I mean, instead of emulation. And for what I can't emulate, thankfully I do actually have a PS3 that I can just okay, fine. I'll pick it up myself. Jeez. Just trying to take care of this easier, Ratchet, but you wouldn't get the thing. Alright, whatever. Don't matter. But yeah, I do have a hacked PS3, so like, if it won't run on RPCS3, and I don't already have the game digitally or physically, then I can just download it. And I mean, who's gonna say anything about it? Sony? It's not like they care that much about preserving their PS3 anyways. They only did it because people complained. Not because they actually wanted to preserve the library. So it doesn't really make me feel bad about it. I was just about to ask if you were dubbing your own library. I am not. I can. But it is a bit of a pain in the ass to do. Basically the way to do it is like, there is an actual software that you can get for a hacked PS3, and that lets you dump your own files, dump your own games. And I could do that, but it's much faster to just download the game off of either PSN Stuff, which is a software that has pretty much the entire PS3 PlayStation Network library for the PS3 right there on the what's the name of it? Okay, hold on. What's the correct one that I have to do for this? Not this one? Maybe this one. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. Well, yeah, technically, if I wanted to, I could just do it myself. Okay, that's too bad. When I did it on my 3DS game, it was a tedious setup, but pretty quick to actually came to dumping stuff. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thankfully we have much easier alternatives on PS3. Now, I may still have to dump some things anyways. So, like, for example, I was able to get Tales of Cilia just fine, but DLC for Tales of Cilia and Tales of Cilia 2, that was not as easily available, and I haven't really done much of an effort to look for it, but it does seem like it's gonna be kind of difficult to get it. So if I want to get some DLC, for example, I might have to go for an alternate method, which is just dumping in from my own PS3, which I may even have to purchase any DLC that I want that I don't actually have already. Now, thankfully, it's just costumes. It's nothing. Yeah, thankfully, it's just costumes. It's nothing. It's not like actual story content or anything. But I mean, hey, I kind of like the costumes or the accessories or whatever you get from it. Okay. Just now hit me that Paper Mario Origami King builds on the same basic concepts as the rotary puzzles. Ah, yeah, like this the Trespasser puzzles are just or the prototype. You see, Insomnia Games is actually used to be a Nintendo company. You see, so a very long time ago. It's a history that not many people know about. So now they just kind of work together and something. Can't believe it actually worked. The suck cannon has a lot of suck range. Very convenient. Okay. Still have a hacked PSP 1000. Funny enough, the memory stick only has one legally purchased game and no hacked games. I still have a hacked PSP 3000. And yeah, I also have a bunch of I actually did own most of the games that I have on it. At one point I owned them, so the reason I actually hacked my PSP is because the UMD reader on it broke. I don't know how it broke, but it broke. And ever since it broke, I was not able to play any of my legally purchased games, and I also had a hard time connecting to the internet, so I wasn't able to get I wasn't able to really get anything else out of it, so we'll just whatever. If it won't work, I'm not about to go buy another PSP. I'm just gonna get I'm just gonna hack the one I currently have. I'll make it easier. Okay. I discovered a YouTuber called Fish Stick on a Stick this week. Your vacuum gun makes me think of his Man Melter TF2 video and how Pyro needs a vacuum gun. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, let's see. You can be kind of sneaky here and shoot this instead. Or not, maybe not. Hold on. Fine. Jesus, it takes a long time to actually hit that guy. Okay. Also, I have not yet watched the video about Tetris. I actually had a much busier day than I was originally imagining. I did plan to go out shopping. That was the plan for today, but I didn't expect the shopping to take as long as it did. More and more of the shopping got added as we were just going around. And by the end of it, we actually did not go to all of the places we wanted to go. My mom and I did. Because we were just running late. We ended up going to like 10 different places. What kind of shopping? As I already mentioned, I got some new shoes for work primarily, but I mean, I did get some new shoes. They're nice. We went to like 3 different places because my mom wants to take a picture of. She wants to take a picture of some pictures, like wall paintings and stuff. Particularly ones that are affordable, because my aunt keeps bugging us about wanting to get very expensive paintings for her house. And it's like, we're trying to show her that no, they don't need to be expensive, they can just be good. There's no reason for them to be like above $50 or maybe even less than that. But yeah, she's the kind of person that really thinks that everything should be expensive, or like that if you want something of quality, you have to spend a lot of money on it. Like, there's no way around it. No, like, come on. There are better ways to do that. And the reason she thinks like that is not because she has a lot of money. It's because she never has had to spend a lot of money. She's not the one that does the financial decisions, basically. So she doesn't really understand what it means to buy something expensive. But yeah, very expensive. But yeah, we did that. We did some. I actually do plan on going on vacation to Colombia in not in on Christmas, but like a little after Christmas. And obviously, because we haven't been there in a long time, we're trying to get some gifts for the family. So we also did a little bit of that. So gift shopping. I mean, we're starting very, very early, but I mean, there's a lot of people to give a lot of different gifts to, so we might as well. What else did we buy? Let me get some water while we're here. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of guilty of that when it comes to food. All it takes is one bad experience with a cheap brand to make me favor name brands forever. I mean, I'll tell you one particular example that I can counter that with. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, and pulled chicken as well. Maybe even pulled beef. The Aldi brand of pulled pork and pulled chicken are actually very good. Like, surprisingly good despite being so cheap. And I instead tried a more expensive brand from a different grocery store, and I didn't like it as much. It was like noticeably inferior to the pulled pork that I had from the Aldi brand. So I gave you at least that one example. Okay, I know there's differences in things from frozen chicken to drinking water. I am of the opinion that I cannot notice the difference between any water drinking brands. So I can't really help you much with that particular discussion. But I mean, if you notice a difference in the waters, by all means. I don't. Unless it's like very bad, then I'll notice it. But for the most part, Aquafina and Kirkland and like whatever other brand I find around, Nestle Pure Life, they all taste the same to me. I went to a Colombian restaurant with my dad the other day. I had a bandeja paisa. That's what you had. It is the bandeja paisa is a very, very filling dish. It was something that like the origin of that dish is that I think farmers or just field workers were only really get a chance to eat once in their entire day because they had to work all day. So whatever dish they did eat had to be very, very filling. So they made a thing that just had fucking everything on it. And that's how the bandeja paisa was born. I mean, it's pretty intense. Okay. Yeah, it is very delicious. And it's its history is interesting. Okay. Okay, I can think of one huge exception. I can't stand Velveeta cheese products for some reason. I found cheap brands of cheese pasta that are way tastier. Yeah, it's there's always a little bit of an exception to something. Okay, hold on. You are a concern. Oh, he actually shot one of my rockets with its own rocket. It's kind of messed up, man. Alright, anyways, I actually need one of these. Yeah, don't blow these up yet. There we go. Okay, Arrowhead is the one exception for water for me. No idea what they put in it, but it tastes burnt. I actually am not familiar with Arrowhead water, but if I ever see it, I'll make sure to not buy it. I'll take your word for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it, Brian. The bandeja paisa. Okay. Please tell me you're not describing drinking water brand, my ass. Yeah, I have never heard of this Arrowhead brand, but maybe it's a Western Coast thing. Over here in the East Coast, I've never seen it, but maybe it's just like a specific store or something. I don't know. Give me frame rates, my lord. Okay. I didn't see the whole message as you were. So Squidward burning a milkshake is a real phenomenon, then yes. I'm not entirely sure how you managed to burn I don't remember that episode from SpongeBob. But then again, it's not like I've seen every single episode of SpongeBob. I've seen a lot, but not all of them. And definitely not the ones after like the SpongeBob movie. I'm not very familiar with them past that point. Okay. They usually have them in 7-Eleven and I think Costco as well. I have not seen it at Costco. But I'll have to look for it if I'm around there again one of these days. Okay. Anyways, I believe the way you do this is like this, and then this can go in there. There we go. Okay. First 4 seasons or so were my favorite SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure that's the same case for just about everybody. Nobody really likes post-movie SpongeBob that much. I mean, every once in a while it does get a good meme or something, but nothing quite as lightning in a bottle as the original SpongeBob seasons. Speaking of, I definitely have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on my list of games to play someday. So don't worry, if you were wondering if I was gonna play that, I definitely will. Now, I am also aware of the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm not sure if I really want to play that one now that Rehydrated is out. I feel like Rehydrated is probably just a better version of it. But I have played the original Battle for Bikini Bottom multiple times, so I can be the judge of that. I am quite familiar with that game. Okay, this has been a handful of episodes where SpongeBob is away and Squidward or Mr. Krabs are asked to cook, usually to disastrous results, I imagine. Now, SpongeBob is an interesting character because he is an idiot, but not a complete useless idiot. He's a, you know, the useless idiot is Patrick, whereas SpongeBob is more of it is a different kind of it. Okay, we're boy, gracious Lord Jesus. That's a lot of rockets that I don't want to be messing with right now. Okay. Let's see. Well, from here they can't shoot me. We'll do that, and then that. Good thing that we've been keeping up with the ammunition. Okay. SpongeBob's intelligence varies greatly depending on the writer. Patrick is always a Dumbo. Very much so. Yeah, SpongeBob definitely has a lot of cartoon magic to him. Like the actual character. Not just the show. I mean, the show does as well, but specifically the character SpongeBob is, or I guess maybe not cartoon magic. Maybe more like, it's very much of an as the plot demands it kind of character. If he has to be an idiot for that episode, then he's gonna be an idiot for that episode. If he has to be a genius for that episode, then he's gonna be a genius for that episode, which is part of his charm, but also what may make some people not like SpongeBob quite as much as some other characters. I don't know. A bit of a jack of all trades and sometimes master of all of them. Sometimes, but not every time. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I would like to get all the bolts I can, thank you. There's one in there, I want it. I want it. You're not gonna give it to me. Whatever. As I mentioned already, I don't really have any plans for anything post-debut today, like Minecraft or Google Maps. We can probably go to Google Maps for a little bit just to, like, I don't know, check out Hawaii, because we were in the Hawaii level yesterday, and a little bit of today as well. But other than that, I can't really think of anything. I guess something I could do is also for any game that is not I mean, for any game that doesn't follow a single player campaign schedule, I could just do like a quick half-hour session of them at the end of my regular streams. And I was maybe sort of thinking of doing that with Genshin Impact, but I realized Genshin Impact does actually kind of have a single player campaign. Anyways, this place right here, it's full of enemies. It also frame rate drops, so let's not. Let's just get out of here. Okay. The entire episode involving the puffy fluffy monsters is probably SpongeBob at his stupidest, where he would have just died if not for Gary. That's I'm not familiar with that particular episode. Also, this guy's let me get something else for them. I feel like the bomb glove might actually work out. Also, the enemies can actually turn on each other, which is quite convenient. Okay. If you've never seen that episode, you've definitely seen the screenshots of SpongeBob in the mouth of a disgusting tentacle creature in his underwear. I'm trying to think. It's not actually ringing a bell, but I probably would just have to look at the picture in order to be reminded of it. Okay. Let's see. By the way, today I'll go ahead and make sure that today's episode, today's stream is a reference to Doc Dodgers. Doc Dodgers. It's a Looney Tunes cartoon that I used to watch back in the day, and that actually reminds me that there are a couple of Looney Tunes games that I want to play, especially on the PS1. The PS1 had some great Looney Tunes games, like Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, Bugs and Taz, also Lost in Time, I think. No, they had a different subtitle, but I don't remember what it was. There is a what's the name of it? A Sheep Raider game, or like the one that's not Wile E. Coyote, but he might as well be. That one. Also, this is, I love how much that thing like just shines. Okay. Now you're talking about the Doc Dodgers series or the one-off episode from the 1950s. A little bit of both, actually. I'm pretty sure I've seen the 1950s episode and a little bit of the series. Because I know the 1950s episode was pretty good, and then the series is the one that had like Queen, whatever her name was, and it had like a James Bondish intro. That one, Ralph Rolf, yeah, that's the character I'm thinking of. He's got a ship. Okay, I thought the ship was based after himself.
Perhaps we could obtain the ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
Alright, it's time for a boss fight. Okay. I will be able to commentate over this while I fight Quark. So this is actually a somewhat difficult boss fight here. At least if you're not paying attention, for sure it is. I'm not doing too hot. Hold on, I might have to focus for just a second. Okay. Ow. Okay.
Enough practice. Let's have some fun.
I'm gonna need some help in here. So yeah, sorry if the commentary is gonna be a little bit low until I can get my bearings here. Okay, I need that help. I need that help. You can also get help from the asteroids. Look at that. Every once in a while they'll drop I'll drop just a little bit of health for you to use. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there's also some Looney Tunes games on the PS2 and like GameCube and all that stuff. I never really got to play that many games, that many Looney Tunes games outside of the PS1, but I always kind of wanted to. So that's something, that's an opportunity I will look into exploring in the future. I am aware that there's like a there's a task like platformer that like it's not actually that bad from what I hear. It's not great, but like it's not terrible either. And
Why, those buffoons? They couldn't shoot the broadside of my fitness trainer.
is that the Helga that is right there? That's kind of mean, man. Okay. Anyways.
Time to get up close and personal.
Okay, well, never mind. He didn't really want to get up close and personal. Okay. Well, now we just have to survive.
You think you got me, huh? Catch me if you
Jesus
can.
Christ. Okay. I do not have a whole lot of health. I have to be careful. You see, the problem is that if I follow him directly, that's going to lead into the mines. So I have to kind of maneuver around as best as I can. Okay. Oh boy.
Look, I've always liked you, kiddo. I was...
Sure you have, Quark.
Hey, Ratchet, buddy, old pal. Why don't we just call it a day? Let bygones be bygones. You hear me there, Chief?
I do hear you. I don't care about you, Quark, though. You're very much a villain that I want to take care of right now. Okay, let's just go. I used to be a lot better at this boss fight, but I'm old now. I'm not as good at video games anymore.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's Quark. He did just shoot at the escape pod, but other than that...
Yes! Quark is history.
Despite my earlier criticism, I must admit your piloting skills are improving.
I knew you'd come around.
But that has not helped us locate Drek.
Come on, Clank. Can't you just once relax and enjoy a little success? Hey, you want to catch Drek? Betcha this baby can do it.
It's funny how Ratchet immediately gets friendly again with Clank as soon as Quark is dead. Because it's like, I did the thing I wanted, I'm fine now.
Is being torn apart today in an unprovoked attack.
The sweet taste of revenge.
Executive Chairman Drek will not be
Also, maybe you're missing a finger.
destroy the galaxy
Doesn't that
for his
hurt?
own selfish needs. All hope certainly seems lost.
Darlagratch, Channel 2 News.
I mean, I guess she's a robot. She might not even actually feel pain, but...
Yes, I know. It is worse than I expected, too.
Look, maybe you were right. This is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Quark.
It is not too late to stop Drek.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Let's go get him.
Now you are talking.
See, there's a little bit of character development. I mean, not a lot, but a little bit. Better than nothing. Also, those crates over there, they haunt me. Because we can go back and get them, but we actually would have to do the entire level all over again to get those boxes. And I mean, I will have to come back here later to get some skill points. But like, come on, couldn't you just like not put the boxes there in the first place, or at least put the cutscene trigger further ahead so I would be able to get the boxes first and then get up there? Like, God. Anyways, let me catch up with chat real quick. It would be very in character for Quark to pilot a giant Quark-shaped mecha. Very much so. But okay. It was a good game, yeah. For its time, Ratchet & Clank, I mean, even today, I would say, the original Ratchet & Clank is a great game. It's held up quite well. I mean, there's a couple of issues. And control-wise, the lack of strafing is a bummer for a lot of people. And there are a couple of like awkward puzzle segments and platforming segments, but overall it's still a great game. Anyways, I can tell you right now, I've never played a good SNES Looney Tunes game. The only one I'm familiar with is the Tiny Toons game. I actually played that one a little bit, and it wasn't that bad. It's just not it wasn't like great. It was just not terrible, which is that's not what you want to hear from a game, is that it's not horrible. You want to hear that it's good. Not just, like, passable. Anyways, here's a secret. And it is actually one of the bigger secrets in the game. Go up here, and there is a little bit of a something. So we got some displays here. And, yeah. Gold weapons. The gold bomb glove for 4 gold bolts and 20,000 bolts. Yeah, that's what you. This is where you use the gold bolts. You use them to purchase gold weapons. And in the regular game, there are only 5 of them available: the pyrocytor, the bomb glove, the blaster, the glove of doom, and the suck cannon. I might actually want to buy that one. But 5 more will become available in New Game Plus. So we're not actually able to complete the game yet, and this is one of the reasons why. But I mean, there you go. Okay. Hey, Ratchet just had to get Quark out of his system to really be okay now. All right. They made up on the return to the planet, which happened off screen. I hadn't considered Tiny Toons, but I've never played a game based on that. Yeah, there was one on the SNES. I'm pretty sure there was one on the SNES. It might have been the PS. No, I think it wasn't the SNES. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, Planet Altanis in Gorda City, or the ruins of Gorda City rather. It had 3 water bottles, but they were all very empty. So now I'm actually out of water, which is a bummer. But that's okay, because we have some more water down here. There we go. Oh, no. I can't believe Clank is dead.
Clank? Come on, wake up!
Captain Quark?
No, goofball. It's me, Ratchet.
What happened?
You got toasted by lightning. This place is having one heck of a storm. You won't be safe out there. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so funny a little bit. It's funny how they did that. So you know, we had a couple of sections where you only play as Clank, but right after Ratchet forgives Clank, they give you a level where you no longer have access to Clank. I feel like they could have used this this level before the forgiveness chapter to kind of give Ratchet a bit of an understanding of how important Clank was for his was for his ability to move around. But no, they decided to do it like right afterwards. So, alright, whatever. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I was talking about. At some point in today's stream, I was talking about some of the shopping I did. What other shopping did I do?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
We went to get something. I almost bought a globe from like a Marshall store. I didn't, because despite how much I like geography, I also understand that Google Maps or even Bing Maps would be much more accurate and easy to navigate than an actual physical globe. It would just be kind of a decoration thing to have, not because it's actually that useful. Do I need to get I didn't check the. Is there a weapon vendor up there? I didn't see one. Might have not been one. Alright, whatever. Oh man, I guess we can just go this way. Okay. There we go. If I ever get the chance, I'll show you the giant black globe at Bicentennial Mall where it sometimes spins with water jets. Oh, that sounds really cool. We don't have anything like that around here. Our malls are not that advanced. Also, these enemies suck. They are so bad. Hate them. Okay, I'm gonna adjust my quick select a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be needing the blaster too much. Actually, the walloper might be working. If I can get close to them, the walloper will take care of it. Yeah, if I can reach them before they get in position to start shooting me, the walloper will take care of it. Alright. And ways. Never check down here. Is there anything below? No, I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing down there either. Now is there? Oh no, that's one of you. Now, where are you going? No, come back here. If I can shoot him from here without taking damage. No. It takes 3 to kill that thing. Too much damage. It has too much HP. I'm gonna run out of ammo. I never... You know, something you guys might have noticed. I never actually purchase ammo in this game. Or at least very rarely do I purchase ammo in Ratchet Clank 1. And there's no real reason for that. I don't know, I just kind of don't. But I must have not been the only one because from Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal onwards, in some of the games introduced a little thing at the weapon vendor, and that is an ammo thing that just maxes out all of the ammo for all of the weapons that you have. So instead of having to buy them one by one, you just immediately get all of the... You just immediately get all of the ammo that you need. Because it is very annoying to have to go, like, weapon by weapon. Like, that's not really ideal. Okay. Okay, there we go, Lord. Up Your Arsenal was actually my first Ratchet & Clank game. Ah, okay. It was my third, fittingly enough. It is the third Ratchet & Clank game, and it was my third Ratchet & Clank game. But my first Ratchet & Clank game was not the first one. It was Going Commando. I played the heck out of Going Commando as a kid. And it wasn't until, like, several years later when I was able to experience any other Ratchet & Clank game. But, yeah, that's a big part of why Going Commando has a special spot for me, because it was just a childhood game, and I've loved it ever since. Okay. Is there another one? There isn't another one. Alright, wait. I'm glad this walloper is able to take care of those enemies before they really cause any troubles. Now, did I really buy anything else today? I think there was a whole lot of window shopping. There was a whole lot of window shopping done today, but not a whole lot of but not as much of actual purchasing. We almost bought we almost keyword right there, bought a like a storage house. You know, see, it looks like a little tiny house, and you just put them in your backyard, and that's where you can, you know, store whatever you want. We almost bought one of those, but ultimately didn't, because that's a big purchasing thing that you can't just do out of the blue, naturally. Okay. All right. What did you think of the PS4 Ratchet & Clank? I have not played the PS4 Ratchet & Clank yet. I have it. I just haven't played it yet. And I will definitely have to take care of that at one point or another. Okay. Let's see. Go. I feel like I encountered these enemies in the very first level, but I might be wrong about that. Let's see. Anyways, a filler up option would be nice, where you can just pay the full amount of for the full ammo to for all the ammo you lack at the push of a button. Yeah, that's exactly what they added in Up Your Arsenal, and obviously it's stayed there since. Yeah, Deadlocked had that option. Yeah, so ever since they added that on Up Your Arsenal, I was like, oh, this is great. Let's just keep that for all of them. We might as well. Alright. Yeah, like a prefab barn. We bought one after the greenhouse got taken over by the rats and wasps. Oh no. Well, just know they're a lot cheaper in Costco and Sam's Club than they are in like Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay. I think that applies to a lot of things. It is generally cheaper in those wholesale stores than it is in the actual like hardware stores that everybody goes to. Alright. Finally done with this section of the level.
Hey, welcome to my shop.
Hey, it's that guy that was dying in the commercial.
Sure, yeah, I got lots of stuff on sale. After the bombing, no one is around to buy anything. Are you okay? Low prices? Oh, you bet. I can make you a deal on a busted turburator, a mangled carbonizer, or I got this info bot. Guess that bombing was pretty loud, huh?
Very much so.
Oh, you're one shrewd negotiator. I'll tell you what. I can let this info bot go for half price.
I didn't know Ratchet was a salesman. Alright. Okay. Jak 2 was so vicious with ammo. Dying and respawning with the same amount of ammo when you die is not cool. Actually, Ratchet and Clank does that as well. But at least you get to buy more ammo if you want, and it is generous when it comes to ammo crates. Jak 2 just hates you. The video game Jak 2 does not like people. Christ.
Well, that's about it for me. Thanks. Quit your complaining. I gave you a great deal. Sheesh.
Sheesh. That's a meme now.
Afraid to go out at night? Afraid to go out during the day? Just plain afraid? Then you need this. The Ultra Mech Unlimited. This mech is the
I feel like that would just make you more afraid.
system. Blood Industries is now taking pre-orders. Get yours before it's too late.
Now that's what I call serious firepower. Clank's gonna be jealous if he sees this.
I mean, you're gonna show him anyways. Also, what? Alright, he's just gone. I was the last customer he ever did any transactions with. That deaf guy, he's gonna go to his home now and just like, I don't know, contemplate the fact that his entire planet has been taken over by whatever. You know, it's important to note that Ratchet and Clank do not actually save the galaxy. They're kind of late. A lot of planets are already like messed up by the time they get to them. Alright. And waste. Well, next place to go I guess will be over here. Jak 2 was a good game, but it was difficult and not forgiving at all. Yeah, it is a game that I definitely plan on streaming at some point, because it is a lot of it is a great game. But I know a part of me is not gonna have fun with it. Absolutely. Okay. That's such a problem in Mega Man 2 that you're basically soft locked until game over if you waste ammo. Yeah. Now I can definitely understand that being a problem like games on the NES and Super Nintendo even. But man, come on, the PS2 games having that same problem, that's just mean. Okay. There we go. I think the Visibomb Glove will actually make dealing with this particular enemies a lot easier, because the Visibomb Glove, I keep calling the glove, Visibomb Gun does a lot more damage than the Devastator, so you might be able to kill the detection bots like before they activate, but I am not 100% on that one, so don't quote me. I enjoy Ratchet Clank, but I'm not actually the best player of Ratchet Clank in the world. That would be, I'm not sure who that would be, actually. Probably one of the speedrunners. Ow. Let's just go ahead and get all this. Creatures. Okay. There we go. They're good stream it. I want to see you get mad. Again, I don't actually get mad at games that badly. I have never in my life ever thrown a controller or done any kind of like actual damage to a console intentionally. Like that is just not how I roll. I don't go around wasting stuff like that. And in general, I just don't get that mad at games anymore. If I start getting genuinely ow. If I start getting genuinely frustrated at a game, I just stop playing. Maybe as a kid, I would get like really mad at a game. But you know, as a kid. Now as a grown-ass man, I don't have the patience for a game that's pissing me off anymore. Like, I'll just stop playing, or I'll look for a guide or something, but I'm not gonna make my life miserable for a game. Not these days. Not anymore. Okay. Go. Can't say the same for yourself. Well. Alright. Let's see. I need a safe spot. I think I can stand right here without much problem. Yeah, I can stand right here without much problem. Okay. No talk me Angie. Very much. Okay. And waste. Let's see. You two. All, not you two, actually all of you. There we go. We're actually done with this planet. I got the info bot. And the other things that we get from here are not necessary. But I definitely want the one that I'm gonna get from here. And the other thing I'm gonna get because I have to get it for the sake of completion, but I never use it. But I'll show you guys. Okay. Let's see. By the way, I'm planning on after we're done with Ratchet & Clank, I want to be done with Ratchet & Clank as quickly as possible. Not because I'm not enjoying the game. No, I absolutely am enjoying the game. I love this game. But I do want to get through with it as quickly as possible so that I can... because I kind of want to resume the schedule, like the streaming schedule that I had before I became a VTuber. And I don't know why... I really don't know why I stopped doing it. Basically, before I became a VTuber, the way I would do it is that I would stream I would stream like a quote-unquote main game, and along that main game I would stream like a side game. I mean, there's not really a... basically what made a game a main game and what made a game a side game is just the length of it. So a main game would be something like a JRPG or a lengthy single-player campaign kind of game. And then a side game would be something shorter, like a 3D platformer or a hack and slash game or something like that. With time, I just kind of stopped doing all that because things happened. And ever since I became a VTuber, I haven't adopted that particular method of streaming. But I probably would like to get back to it if I'm really trying to get back into streaming properly, which I do kind of want to do. As long as I'm able to stream at nighttime without having much issue, I should be okay. Okay, there I ask, will you stream Psychonauts 2 this year? Psychonauts or Psychonauts 2? Good question. It's not like I have really planned out my whole year. I just kind of planned on going back to that. For sure, I will stream Psychonauts 1 at some point, because I love that game. And I imagine Psychonauts 2 is roughly just as good as Psychonauts 1. I haven't seen any reviews. I might only check out like one review from someone I trust to see if I really like the game, to see if I will like the game or not. But I imagine I probably will. It's Psychonauts. I like Psychonauts. Please, Jesus Christ, don't like that game. But yeah, I don't actually have like a specific plan of games that I'm going to be doing like soon. So I'll just kind of I'm just kind of winging it when it comes to that. Yeah, you have tried Cuphead. I have indeed tried Cuphead. I have beaten Cuphead. In fact, I've actually... Wow, I can't believe I took damage from that. That's bullshit. I didn't know those things did damage. What the... Alright. Anyways, but yeah, I've actually almost completed Cuphead. The only thing in Cuphead that I haven't completed is beating the game on hard difficulty. Which, I mean, fuck that noise. That's... I'm not that much of a masochist. But at the same time, maybe if I get good enough, I could try it. It's just something I would definitely have to commit to. Also, this is hard to do. Lord. Maybe just get the blaster. Okay. And that's easier. I'm sorry if this is making anyone nauseous. I don't mean to do this. Alright. There we go. Now what I want to get is this. But what other games do I plan on? I probably, since it also aligns with what I'm trying to do as far as testing PCSX2 goes, I will probably resume, or I'll restart, but nonetheless do it anyways. Restart my... A long time ago, like 2 years ago, I started a stream series of Tales of the Abyss. I never finished it. I got up to like almost halfway through the game, and then just didn't finish it. Sweet. Now here's the Morpho Ray. It's one of those weapons that uses infinite ammo, so you don't have to worry about that. It's great. Whereas I started a playthrough of Tales of the Abyss and I just never freaking finished it. And I feel bad about that.
I got some great bargains for you today.
So I might, in fact I probably will,
That's a nice one.
resume. Your motivation went into the abyss. Because the thing is that happened right around the time as I was trying to be, what was I trying to do? I was kind of in that weird limbo where I was trying to do art streams because I wasn't motivated to do regular streams anymore. And then after that I went to the VTuber phase, so it all just kind of went to hell. But I might be willing to restart that on PCSX2 instead of my original PS2. And probably I'll start this time without the New Game Plus shenanigans. Because as far as some of the New Game Plus shenanigans were, I also realized it's kind of not a proper experience for like a Let's Play. But yeah, I feel like it's cheating. You know, I feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit, and I don't want that. So I'll probably just go do like a regular playthrough rather than a New Game Plus playthrough. That will make more sense. And beyond that, however, some more games that I've already streamed in my old channel, like Jak and Daxter or you know, stuff like that. I may choose to stream brand new games, like I mentioned yesterday that I kind of wanted to stream some BioShock at some point. We might do that this year. Yeah, just generally getting back into streaming games. And something else that I really have to do, I probably won't do it because everything that I say that I'm going to do, I end up not doing. for some stupid... I cannot commit for some dumb reason. But I would like to edit some just like short highlight stream videos, like highlight streams, not highlight streams, highlight videos from my. It can just be like a 5-minute video. Also, I'm about to die. Jesus Christ. Yeah, would definitely benefit from doing that because I realize that the majority, yeah, you know the feeling, I absolutely. And as much as I appreciate you guys being on the stream for me, I also understand that the grand majority of people, even your subscribers, don't have the 2 hours on any given day to just dedicate to your stream. That's not a thing that just about anybody can do. And even the people that regularly tune in, you know, every once in a while they might have something else that they have to take care of, or you know, they can only join for the stream partially, and that's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The reality is that, ow, oh boy, this is gonna suck. Hold on. I need to take care of this guy first. Let's see. I have 1 point of health. Anyways, but yeah, I realize that most people don't have the time to watch a full stream, but it's much easier, much easier to make the time for like a short 5-6 minute video that is not streamed at a particular time. It's just, you know, it's just right there in your subscription feed. You can watch it whenever you want. You can rewatch it even if you're feeling saucy. And yeah, stream highlights and a short video are just much easier content for people to watch. So, I mean, that's how I do it. I stream, but I very rarely watch other streams. And especially, I don't really watch them live that much because, you know, if they just can't watch it live, they'll have to watch the archive. And when it comes to live streams, you usually want to join in for the actual live experience, because participating in chat and, you know, talking with the streamer live is a big part of the experience anyways. So if you're missing out on that, it's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. People don't like missing out on that. But a video, you don't have to be live for it. You can just watch it whenever you want, and I think that's great. So I would like to, if possible, provide people with that, so they can enjoy the content. Okay. It's a funny thing, long highlight videos are quick to make. Short videos take longer because you have to trim more clips, and Goldilocks videos take the longest because everything's handled with precision and care. Yeah, very much so. It's a process. So I'll probably just do something like, you know, kind of like how Germa does his highlight videos. Not a whole lot of editing, just cut after cut after cut of funny moments or highlight moments in a stream series. And that's about enough of me. That's about all I can handle, really, because I don't have a whole lot of time. Especially when I'm also trying to juggle art in the middle of all of that. Okay. For a while I was watching your Sly Cooper videos on YouTube while I played through. I don't recall what I was playing. I guess you were paying more attention to the Sly Cooper streams than the game I was playing. You can tell streamer to push a shoe in head, for example. Yeah. Okay. Alright. There we go. We made it. There's Quark.
Where?
Come on, Quark. I know it's you.
The name's Steve. Please.
You didn't even change your costume, Quark.
Steve, I need to know where Drek is before it's too late.
Did you say too late? Sir, it is never too late to acquire the latest in the long line of quality products from Gadgetron. I have for you, today only, The Gadgetron PDA.
Public display of affection?
No, personal delivery assistant. This device allows you to purchase ammunition wherever and whenever you want it.
Yeah? How do I know it works?
You can always trust Gadgetron quality, or my name's not Steve.
Well, Steve, I guess I'll go ahead and buy this thing just because I can.
Thank you, and have a quartastic day.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Anyway, that desk work is going for good now. So the Gadgetron PDA, yeah, it's the vendor. You can buy ammo, whatever you want, but there's a problem. It's very expensive.
Ooh,
It's like more than double the price. Look, each blaster shot costs 10. They normally cost 1.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's some bullshit. So that's why I never use this thing. There's no freaking point for it. You might as well just... Like, if you're really running that low on ammo, you're just not playing a game right. Sorry to say it like it is, but that's just a problem. That's just a you problem at that point. Okay. Granted, Jeremy does not edit his videos. Yeah, Jeremy's not the actual editor of his videos. Very few YouTubers are the editors of their own videos, especially if they make, well, if they're the kind of YouTubers that make very complex videos or that stream, they probably are not their own editors. They can be, and in fact that's what Afrosenju does. Afrosenju streams, edits his own videos, and he edits them very well. But as a result of that, he also kind of tries a bit too freaking hard, and I feel kind of worried about him. He works very, very hard in his videos. It's, I definitely worry that he might not get enough sleep. For sure. Not enough rest. Or anything. But, I'm also not a regular watcher of his anymore. Because, I don't know, he just doesn't... He doesn't regularly make the kind of content that I like to see. So it's just kind of whatever. Anyways, but yeah, most times a streamer will hire an editor, and I don't really fancy myself an editor myself. I don't fancy myself an editor. I don't consider myself skilled enough in editing to be an editor, but I can at least do very basic editing, like just cutting videos and shit. Alright. I think Cadicarus edits his own videos though, but you know, that's kind of part of why it takes him like 3 months to make one video. Okay. He also edits his own stuff, which is why his video outputs can be as low as 1 or 2 videos a year. Yeah, editing videos is not only time consuming, it's also just hard, and you need to be in the right mindset for it. Like, you can't just edit a video whenever you want. You have to get like in your workstation, and like, because what a lot of people might not understand about it is that editing a video is work. Like, there is fun in streaming, there is fun in drawing, there is fun in playing a game, even if you're doing it competitively. There's very little fun in editing a video. Like, there's really not much to it that's really gonna be entertaining. If you're doing a video, you're doing it for the end result, not for the actual process of editing. Unless you genuinely like editing, which, I mean, there might be people like that, but generally speaking, you do not enjoy the process of streaming a video, of editing a video. So, which is, again, part of why video editors are so sought after.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
It's hard work. Alright, anyways, we have enough money to buy most of these weapons, except the Tesla Claw. But the Visibomb is probably the one that's going to be the most useful for us, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that thing now. I don't think I need a whole lot of bolts for anything else right now, so we'll be okay. Anyways, we have time for about one more planet, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. Okay. This looks like a really fun level, very trailer worthy, but I've got to go into work now, and I can't be distracted this time, so I'm gonna go ahead and say bye-bye. Well, appreciate you dropping by the stream nonetheless. Hope you have a good day at work. Hope it's not too stressful. And if anything interesting happens, I'll make sure to update you on Discord. Alright, have a good day at work. Robot plans for Planet Quatu. Dying over here. Okay. Elsewhere aboard Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek's flagship.
To eliminate them.
How observant of you.
Thank you, sir.
How if you were only so diligent in doing your own job?
Yes, sir.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit. This time it must be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
Drek, I feel like you hired... Like every single person you hired is useless. I mean... Is Drek himself competent? That's a good question. I don't know. Alright. Anyways. Also, this is a very nice looking ship, actually. I almost like the design of this ship more than the ship over at that you get from Ratchet Clank Going Commando. This one just looks sleeker, but that's okay. I do like the Going Commando ship, anyways. I like most of the Ratchet Clank ships. I'm not really a ship maniac, but hey, if you like cars, maybe you like ships as well. I don't know. Any new weapons? Games, you can't just... Oh, the game actually freeze for me? Come on. Oh, that's dumb. Alright, fine. We can fix that. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's fine. Thankfully, the game autosaves, so that's not a problem. We just have to go through this again real quick. Now, don't freeze when I open the vendor again, Mr. Ratchet and Clank. I would prefer that didn't happen. Don't like that. Okay. I keep forgetting to change to the other save file. Hey. Okay, whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. We have been doing fine in that department. Okay. I need to know, is it gonna crash the game again? What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Note to self. Opening the vendor in this specific planet crashes the game. What is this bullshit? Excuse me. Hello? That's not okay. Alright. Fine. Don't be like that. We'll do it one more time. As in, like, we'll start the game one more time. We won't actually go into the vendor anymore, though. I'll have to go to a different planet for it. And I do hope that's the problem. It's not a problem that's going to be consistent in other planets. Actually, I have to know that right now. I need to know immediately if there's going to be a problem in any other planet or if it's just going to be in that specific planet. Because part of me is thinking, what if it's like because they might have added like a new weapon into the menu. Does that cause the game to crash again? Okay, let's just go back to Altanis. Check the vendor over there. And then if it doesn't crash, then it's just that specific planet that I'm in. So, it's an annoyance, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, it's just over there.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Alright.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Okay. Now I know. Let's see. Now let's go back over here. And now I need to test out something else. I can pause the... What the... Why are you showing me this cutscene again?
Quark didn't eliminate them.
How absurd
Can I-
of you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you were only so
Can I not
diligent
skip
in
this
doing
cutscene?
your own
We
job.
already watched this
Since our new planet is nearly finished,
game.
we need a plan to
You're
remove the
testing
world
my
that
fucking
occupies our
patience
select
here.
orbit.
Don't
This
like
time must
this.
be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
The game is breaking, I know. It's like, come on. I'm just trying to play you. Alright. Again, emulators are not perfect. They are great, just not perfect. Alright. Okay, I can pause the game at least. It's not it's not like that weird screen transition that causes the game to crash. Alright, so just don't use that. Not in this planet. It's fine, we don't need ammo. We really don't. I already bought the Visibomb gun. Okay, but there is something we get from here that I would like to get as soon as possible. Or I'm pretty sure it's from this specific planet. Okay. So I think we can get a skill point if we do this thing right here without taking damage. Think? Maybe? Possibly? Think so. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we just don't take any damage, we'll get a skill point for this. So let's not fuck up. That's the bottom line, really. Alright. Okay, they're getting tricky with the... God fucking... Just end me. Just end my life. You know what? No, I have a faster way of doing this. Okay. Do you actually have to step away from a certain distance? I don't like that. Whatever. We'll just have to hang out for here for like 3 seconds. I am getting a skill point though. I'm not going to not get it. Okay. So you just have to predict properly. And I hope I do get the skill point, even if I didn't, like... Alright, fine. You know what? Clearly, this wasn't meant to be. Not in this run right here. And I'm pretty sure that it is... I'm not going crazy. There is a skill point for this. Okay. That is the streamer curse. If you are streaming a game or playing a game or just recording yourself while playing a game, you will perform worse. Like that, it's gonna happen. There's no way around it. That's the rules of the game. All of the games. All right. Let's see. And I mean, it makes sense. You are splitting your attention between you're splitting your attention between playing the game and speaking. And speaking can take up a lot more attention than you might realize. Okay. There we... They're not good. Was I supposed to... Don't tell me there wasn't a skill point. No, there absolutely is a skill point. Or is it in a different planet? Because we do have to do this again later, but is there not one here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Okay, but the ball grabber. This is a cool weapon. I mean, not weapon, gadget, because now we can collect balls from a longer distance. I don't have to go halfway across the fucking planet to get a single bolt that I accidentally left like 3 hours ago. No, we'll be fine now. Alright. And I'll also go ahead and save just in case anything weird happens. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so we are back. If you might not have, you didn't realize.
The Gadgetron hologuise to explore the factory. Unfortunately, our scanners do not detect a hologuise on this planet.
So you might recall, this is the planet where Clank came from. Like, that's the factory, that's the tube that he went down into. And those are the robots that were trying to recapture him back then. So, yeah, it is a pretty important place in the story when it comes to all of that. But, okay, let's go ahead and get some... What the... Oh my god, is it actually the whole level itself? I just tried to pause the game. That broke it. Oh no. That is an actual problem in this specific planet. Oh, that sucks. Is that... Hold on a second. Give me just a quick second. I'm gonna try something in the general settings. Okay. If we apply this to be default again, will it be okay? No. Alright. Hold on. No. Alright. Alright. Fine. Sorry guys, a little bit of live troubleshooting. Wouldn't be a VTuber stream without it. Though, I mean, I guess this isn't really a VTuber stream anymore. These aren't VTuber streams anymore. I mean, they are for a little bit, but not really. And I guess that's also why we're doing this, because we want to test the game. See if it runs well. Okay. Alright, now are you just not recognizing the freaking controller? What is this bullshit? Alright, hold on a second. Did it actually stop recognizing my controller? Huh? Hello? It just stopped recognizing my freaking controller. Alright, fine. I'll just restart the whole fucking emulator at that point. Alright. Christ. Maybe if you restart the emulator too many times, it just doesn't like it anymore. Or, I mean, restart the emulation within the emulator. That's when it doesn't like it. At least I hope that's what the case is. If that's not the case, then... Okay, there, now it works again. So I have to know... Was that a specific issue because of the... because of, like, the settings I was using? Or is that a consistent issue regardless of what I do here? Oh, now it's just not loading here. Like, I hear the game, but... Huh? So what's... Is it because... Is it my computer now? It shouldn't be. This is weird. Okay. Alright. Let me try some... Let me try to load the other save file that I have in there. See if that causes a problem. Because if that causes a problem, then it might just be a problem with the emulator, like, right now. Not in general, just like at this precise moment. If it isn't, then, what did you miss? We're still troubleshooting. Doing a whole lot of troubleshooting, in fact. So I'm gonna load this save file, see if we have any of the same problems. Hey, hopefully we don't, but if we do, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. So in here it loads into. Okay, so now load from here into here. If the game breaks again at this point, then yeah, it's this fucking planet. All right, no, hold on. General settings. Go back to the other preset and then adjust that. Maybe that'll create something. Okay. Hold on. And then reload it. And if this time it breaks again, then I am just going to have to end the Ratchet and Clank section of today's stream, and we'll I don't know, do Google Maps for like 20 minutes or something, because I don't want to hold you guys here forever. This sucks. I don't like this. Okay. I'd like to finish this planet tonight, but if I can't. Okay, well now it loads this again. Okay. So let's just... Yeah, it just froze again. Something in this particular level, I don't know what it is, but something in this particular level causes the emulator to crash. Okay. That's a problem. Because there's actually a lot of stuff to do in this level. Oh no. Oh bad. Oh real bad. Okay. I guess Quart 2 is cursed, absolutely. What the fuck is this bullshit? Alright. Fine. I guess we're going to Google Maps for a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to end this part of the stream so abruptly. But let me go ahead and this time I won't actually forget to do this. There. Okay. Switch the game to just chatting, and now I can go ahead and open up Steam, open up VTube Studio, bring myself out, and then I'll find somewhere where we can go on Google Maps. Again, I was thinking maybe we could go to Hawaii because of Hawaii Resort. So, sounds like a plan to me. Alright. And what I might end up doing tonight is, I'll see if I can finish the planet on my own. Like, just off stream. And, if I can just do it on my own, then I'll go ahead and do it on stream again later. Or if not, I might just end up having to like fucking record a video of it. I don't know what to do. But I'll have to figure out something. Don't know what, but something will have to be figured out. Okay, anyways, Squirrel will be here in a second. There I am. Alright, great. Hi everybody. Now let me go ahead and put the browser away, because I would like to open a private window. There we go. And let's Not news, just a map. There we go. Okay. Put that over here. Put that away. And get this thing to show the right thing that I am looking for. Not that, but... yes. That. We are now in Hawaii. Hope you guys planned your vacations. Okay, but obviously, Planet Poketaro is based after the island of Hawaii, or the island state of Hawaii. And my god, is my model breaking up today because of the position that I have it on. Let's see if I can put it a little bit closer to my face. There you go, that should be a little bit better. Okay, but yeah, Hawaii. The capital of Hawaii, of course, is Honolulu. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, knew that already. Take me to where the babes are at. Probably the beaches. The beaches. Specifically the Honolulu Beaches. So let's just go to Honolulu. Honolulu, and then why me allow beach? Sure, why not? Let's take a look. Wait, hold on, I have to see something. Oh, look at that! The little like character changes if you're on the water. It changes to a mermaid. Or I guess if you're in an island nation, it just changes to a mermaid. Or maybe it just does that in Hawaii specifically. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can find anybody. Well, there's some hair. I guess this is from the person that was taking this picture. And I suppose we can put on some music. Is my model really that hard to track? Is it because of... It's because I keep going out of focus. It's probably because I keep going out of focus. Let me just get my like music folder over here real quick. We'll just let this play. Yeah, we'll just let this play. There we go. There's the Jersey Devil music. You guys remember that? That was actually like several months ago by now. I don't have those streams on my computer anymore. They are on YouTube, but otherwise I have no more access to them. Okay. There was that. I guess the goal right now is let's see if we can find anybody. Just like a person. There we go. We found somebody. There's a couple of people on the beach enjoying their time. This beach is not very I mean, it's very blue, it's very nice, but it's not very, it doesn't extend too far. And also this is what it looks like when you're actually on it. That's kind of weird, but okay. Anyways, I don't know a whole lot about Hawaii. I know it's obviously one of the 50 states, but it's definitely one of the bigger areas in the one of the biggest islands in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, the water looks great, but there's a lot of other oh, right, I wanted to show you guys here the Samoa Islands. Yeah, so here, American Samoa. You can see American Samoa, and then you can see regular Samoa right here next to it. So if we go here to American Samoa, let's see, let me do something here real quick. Okay. Is that gonna play anything else? Or do I have to click it myself? I have to click it myself. Alright, fine, whatever. We just put this. There you go. Sly Cooper music, why not? American Samoa time. So in American Samoa, it is 4:52 p.m. Friday the 27th. But in regular Samoa, It is 4:53 p.m. August the 28th. See that? So, my god, my model keeps breaking. Terrible. Alright. So, even though they are right next to each other, like, there's maybe like a half an hour boat ride from here to here, because they are separated by the date line. Yeah, so American Samoa is today or yesterday, and then Samoa is today. Or I guess you could consider it American Samoa today and then Samoa tomorrow. Whatever you wanna, however you wanna handle it, it's gonna be complicated because it just doesn't make freaking sense. Well, the more you know. Because I guess since we're here, we might as well check out American Samoa. Unsurprising, American Samoa is almost entirely mapped by Google, but Samoa itself only has a couple of spots here and there. So let's check out American Samoa real quick. What's it look like? Oh, we definitely got some beaches. We got some plants. What plants are these? I have no idea. Alright. Let's see. Well, there's not a whole lot of people, that's for sure. Which, I guess if you're trying to just escape from reality for a minute, that's great. Actually, is that over there Samoa? Like regular Samoa? No, okay, that's... So we were here, in this little island, Anunu. Let's go to this bridge over here. Kind of... Oh, that's not a bridge! It's just a boat. Oh, nice, nice. There was no bridge to connect those. Map the whole thing the way there. All right. Well, there you go. That's what American Samoa looks like just from a distance. And I wonder, can we see regular Samoa from American Samoa? All right. So here's regular Samoa. Here's American Samoa. Let's go like right here. And let's look out to the distance, like down there somewhere. I want to see if we can see it. Well, maybe like, maybe like over here. Be able to see it. I guess, is that it? It's kind of hard to really tell if that's Samoa over there. Or if it's just the ocean. I think that might just be the ocean. But it probably is possible to see Samoa from American Samoa. Let's see. Nope, can't really see anything from here. Alright, well anyways, this is what this place looks like. So the people look like they're still drying clothes like this. Which I mean, that's how I used to dry clothes as a kid, so it doesn't really make much of a difference, but there you go. If you ever wonder what it looks like to live on the beach on a remote island, more or less like this. And I mean, that's pretty chill. It's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about anything. I wouldn't even be surprised if like the government pays people to live here, because just nobody else does. All right, what else do we have over here? Sure, we'll listen to this for a minute. Some Raymond music. Okay, that's about it for American Samoa. What is this? Is this part of American Samoa or just its own little thing? It might just be its own little thing. Manua. Okay, it's part of Manua. I guess that's... I'm not sure if that's a nation or just an area. I wonder who this belongs to. Probably the United States. If it belongs to any country, it might be the United States, or it might be independent, but I don't think so. Let's see. Way the hell down here. Where you probably reach a lot of these islands is just through a boat, not through an airport. You just kind of have to know your way around these places. Okay, let's see what else I can put in here. That's loud. Let's not do that one. Never mind, that's loud. Okay, fine, we'll get something else in here. I don't know. Yeah, that's nice and peaceful. Okay, Lord. Alright, where are we again? Manau. I don't know this one. I don't know Manau. I don't know where it is. Here's French Polynesia. What's in French Polynesia? Are there French people in French Polynesia? Probably. Let's go to French Polynesia. Okay. Yeah, we're just exploring island nations at this point. Let's see. That's a nice sculpture. Well, I want to see that. You know, this place is surprisingly well mapped, considering it's just like a small island nation. Yeah, look at that thing. That looks really cool. We had something like that around here. Alright. Anywhere else? I imagine most Google Maps things are done at daytime, obviously because that's easier to see. But it would be nice to see how these places look at nighttime. All things considered. I believe French Polynesia might just be part of France itself. Yeah, it's an overseas collectivity of France, so officially speaking, if you're here, you are in France. So, I mean, there you go. It's kind of like what happens here in French Guiana. Again, as I've mentioned this before, but French Guiana is not a country. It is a French overseas department. So if you are here, you are officially speaking in France, not in its own country in Latin America. Suriname, however, is its own little place. The small country in the northeastern coast of South America is defined by vast tropical rainforest, Dutch colonial architecture, and melting pot culture. Yeah, this might be a Latino. It's not it is a Latino country. It is in Latin America, but they speak Dutch over here. So if you ever see like a Hispanic person, or someone that you think is Hispanic, speaking in Dutch, it might be from Suriname. Though I think most of the people here in Suriname, yeah, they're mostly of African descent, not of indigenous descent. So, but yeah, still, if you see somebody from South America speaking Dutch, good chance that they're from Suriname. I don't know what else happens in Suriname, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, this looks really nice. Look at this building. I imagine they probably have a lot of tourism down here. That might be their main source of income. Like, this building over here looks great. And my moral is just this. Okay, fine. Can you please stop breaking? Good lord. Fine, I'll stay away from the screen if that's what you really want me to do. Alright. Music is almost over, actually. Alright, we'll explore Suriname just a little bit more. And, probably call it a day for today. Again, sorry that I had to just kind of like impromptu switch to whatever. Because Ratchet and Clank decided to not work anymore. Ada. Don't let the other VTuber fans find this place. They're gonna pressure everybody to do Ada if they find this. Okay. Anyways. I want to see some Dutch. Dennis Lee jewelry. Is that how you spell jewelry in French, or I mean in Dutch, or am I just forgetting things? I don't know. Jewelry. Yeah, it might just be how you spell jewelry in Dutch. Yeah, these buildings actually look quite nice. I like that. Alright, let's go over here. What's this? Kir Palani. What is Kirpalani? Hey, yeah, they had a shell down there. I don't know where shell is. Actually, yeah, what is shell gas? The United States explores, but it's not originally from the United States. I don't think so. Yeah, Shell is the United States-based, wholly owned subsidiary of Royal Dutch Shell. Yeah, so it's actually a Dutch. Shell is a Dutch gas station. I mean, it's based in the United States now, but it is originally like wholly owned subsidiary of Royal Dutch Shell. British multinational oil and gas company, headquartered at the Hague, Netherlands. So there you go. If you buy Shell, that's you're technically supporting the Netherlands in their economy. So now you know. Look at this. Yo, Suriname looks nice. I wanna go to Suriname. Go visit. They even got like a swimming pool up here. I mean, okay, obviously I imagine this is probably like a tourism spot right here. But yeah, it actually looks really nice. Obviously, the Netherlands is a very powerful country, despite being so small. Also, I just want to go ahead and clear this up real quick. The Netherlands, this one right here. You might have heard it be called Holland sometimes. You see, Holland is two different districts within the Netherlands. There is like Northern Holland and Southern Holland. And I think they're like around here. So it is an area within the Netherlands, but it's not the entirety of the Netherlands. So when you're trying to refer to the Netherlands as just Holland, you're technically doing it wrong. So don't do that. But unfortunately, in Spanish, I'm pretty sure the Spanish word for the Dutch language is Hollandes. So we already fucked that up. The name of the country in Spanish is Los Países Bajos, which means the Netherlands, or like lower countries. But the language is just Hollandes. It was really curious, but yeah, so Holland is not an actual country. It is an area within the Netherlands that a lot of people confuse for the entirety of the Netherlands. But it is not the Netherlands. Also, yeah, the Netherlands, despite having so much influence across the world, it is a very small country. Like, size-wise, it is a very small country. Look how big Germany is in comparison. And Germany itself is not even that big compared Germany to the United States. So, yeah, despite being a little guy, they did some damage on the world. Well, I'm not sure if I want to say damage, but I mean, okay, no, hold on. Colonialism, yes, it was damage, but it is thanks to Dutch that we now have like Indonesian as a language, like Bahasa Indonesia, because it's a combination of Dutch and like regular Indonesian, and a lot of places were themselves conquered by the Dutch. Probably a couple of places here in Africa. I'm not sure which specific ones, but here's the Seychelles. This is a very tiny one. Not by Dutch. These are actually this is by or was originally colonized by French people, and then the British came in and they colonized them. So but nobody lived here before it was colonized. It was just islands out in the middle of nowhere. So we're like, hey, you wanna build a civilization here? Like, sure. So now we have Seychelles. And also Mauritius. Pretty sure Mauritius was in the same boat. They didn't really have much of a civilization before they came in. Also, this country right here, Mauritius, that's where dodos come from. And they went extinct, like, not that long ago. When did dodos go extinct again? Dodos extinct when? Or like date. Yeah. 1681. Like, all things considered, they did not go extinct in the prehistoric times. They went extinct about 500 years ago, or less than that. So, you know, colonial Europeans met dodos. They are not prehistoric. I mean, they might be from the prehistoric period, but they were still around up until 500 years ago. The more you know. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for me today. I'm just kind of rambling about random shit at this point. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and take my own time to test out Ratchet and Clank, see if I can get to that level. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. If not, that's a problem. But I'll figure it out. And otherwise, I don't think I'll be streaming this weekend, because now I do have to work, and I'll probably come back home very tired. But at the same time, you never know. So, you know, regardless of technical difficulties, this was fun as always. Well, I appreciate it. I try my best to keep the streams as entertaining as possible. So I am glad you guys liked it. And otherwise, yeah, I completely forgot that there was something I wanted to show off today. But I will just show it off next time. And yeah. Alright, well, if you guys are going to work or going to be at work soon, well, have a good day at work. If you're going to sleep, have a good rest of your night. And just whatever you're doing, have a good one. I'll see you guys when I see you, and please stop breaking VTuber model. Thank you. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye bye.